your proposal, especially when you get back to that schedule and those resources, if you keep your proposal, it's a 100-page document and it's one Word file and Microsoft Word crashes, or let's say your boyfriend drops your Surface, or a Coke gets spilled on it, guess what? You are dead in the water, right? So take your proposal and slice it up by each specific tab that it says. So if there's a tab, if you're going to put a tab in front of it, then that's a specific file, because then if something happens, then at least you're only redoing that section of the proposal versus redoing it all the time, or your file gets corrupt, or who knows, right? Mr. Murphy is very present in the proposal world these days. And then also structure your files on your computer or your server. So these are your client files or your files. We call them guts in our world, which is the finished pages, right? Packaging, that's your tabs and your covers. And then proposal management, that's where your matrix would live, as well as a folder just for the RFP files that come out. So that's your RFP, that is your pre-bid, sign-in sheet, that's any of the questions and answers. It's all of those types of things that go in those respective folders. And then here's a breakdown. And so the cover letter has its own folder, the firm profile has its own folder, the hub plan has its own folder, so it's not just this sea of files and versions and you don't know, because you're going to need help and you're going to need resources, and you don't want people putting stuff in the wrong place. Okay? That'll help you get along. So the matrix is a key component that we do for every proposal, and this is just a screenshot of it in Microsoft Excel. And what we do is we divide the actual section of the proposal by the actual copy and paste text from the proposal. Right, so here's another quick way to look at exactly what you need to respond to in that specific section, and we color code it, okay? And then we put who is the primary responsibility of that section, or even that subsection, as well as who is a secondary support person and when it's due. And so we use that as we work the proposal to see who's done it and who hasn't, and really where we are. Alrighty, so when you're doing your matrix, keep in mind that these are roles and resources, not specifically people, right? So someone's going to dissect that proposal, right? You're going to get your highlighters out and your tabs and your flags, and you're going to go and through it. The gatherer, who is going to now go and gather that information? How much of your response is going to be reused, repurposed, or is it going to be new? And those are kind of the three categories that we like to think of as well. And then the doers, if something needs to get written, who is going to do that? It might be me, myself, and I, but still, right? Who's going to go and get that content or write that? And then guess what? Now you're building your proposal library for the next proposal that you've got. And then the proofer. That can't be the same person as the doer. Right? It just can't, right? Because you've written it and you've read it and then you reread it and then you read it again, right? And your brain starts adding words and things in there. So definitely, if you're going to be a one-man proposal, make sure you have a proofer, okay? It can be anyone. Just so they look for specifics. Here are the qualifications, right? Here is the criteria. If any of this is wrong, then I will be disqualified. And then obviously grammar, especially if you've got multiple people contributing, voice and tone, and then spelling. Oh, because once it starts getting down to those final 2 or 3, that's when they really start looking at these things, okay? And it does matter.